boy, did it look like people were having a good time. You can be among them. A couple of tickets here for Cedar Point. Go to cedarpoint.com. You can plan your visit today. There's still time to do it. Book a stay at one of their Cedar Point resorts. And then you just saunter on over there. 2 tickets for you. Be caller 10. Simple as that. 216-578-1007. Or 800-348-1007.
When the world just seems too crazy.
Gaze into the eyes of a child, because you'll probably find a booger. And man, is that a hoot. The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.
A couple of minutes away here from birthing some more hot celebrity gossip, courtesy of our own Perez Bilton. We'll check in with my buddy Jesse Joyce, who's a very funny comedian. He's been a longtime writer for Jimmy Kimmel Live. He has written a book that's got, the title is a real mouthful from Jesse Joyce. He's a history buff. His book is called Killing the Guys Who Killed the Guy Who Killed Lincoln. A nutty story about Edwin Booth and Boston Corbett. And Jesse is, for my money, one of the sharper comics out there. Funny dude. Your Guardians will play tonight. It is second of 3 in Kansas City as we move into the last 10 games of the regular season on MMS. There's going to be no October ball for your Cleveland Guardians because, as you might have heard, Nick Chubb got really, really hurt.
Don't keep bringing it up.
I'm sorry?
Stop bringing it up.
It's not going to make him any less hurt.
But it does make me more sad.
Oh, it makes you more upset.
Nick Chubb! Hasta la vista, baby!
God, the guy sounded almost happy about it. What a terrible, terrible way to send Nick Chubb limping off the field. Yeah, because was it you guys?
Culture.
Was it you guys that texted that he broke his leg?
Yeah.
In the group chat?
Bill sent it, and then yeah.
Now, how did you arrive at that? Did you hear somebody say that? Did it look like that to you? Did he look like he got Joe Theismann or?
I sent the picture.
The picture, yeah.
Well, he didn't break his leg.
All right, yeah, but his knees.
Well, yeah, he destroyed his knee.
Right.
But that's not.
His knee's not going away that it's.
But a broken leg would be a much better scenario.
Well, I just liked because I was doing the Cox out.
Well, it was also like right when it happened, so like everyone's just speculating.
Yeah.
And you get that picture.
I was walking, mere seconds after you sent that. I'm walking around the corner telling people, hey, did you hear Nick Chubb broke his leg? Hey, Nick Chubb broke his leg. I'm just getting everybody worked up. Yeah, of course. Yeah, what do I know? I'm not the team doctor. I got good. People are like, what? I said, I just got it on good authority.
From the team
Weren't
doctor.
they watching the game?
Yeah, it was on all the screens. Yeah, it really was. But it was hard because they wouldn't show it. They wouldn't do the replay. So people were like, what happened? What happened? I said, I just heard from my man on the inside. Now, I didn't say that was my man on the inside of Squifle Tower. I just said man on the inside. It makes it sound really important. And it makes it sound like they really know what they're talking about. Now, I didn't show them the picture because that's in a private group chat. And I was getting ready to send back. I was trying to frame a D pic to send to Cody.
There you go.
And so I didn't want
I wasn't in the group chat.
I didn't
just
want
Cody on that one.
I didn't want anybody seeing that. But around the corner they don't have the pee trough in the men's, but they've got the drop floor.
Yeah.
That's just the grate.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I'm in there, and I haven't been in a minute, every time I'm in there, I still want to have Alan Cox Show urinal cakes made.
So just do it. You talk about this all the time. Just do it.
Well, I'm not going to buy them.
You want someone else to buy
I
them?
want the company to buy them.
Nobody wants to work anymore. Interesting, Alan.
I gave them the idea. You never spend your own money.
Spend my own money all the time.
Never spend your own money.
Spending my own
Yeah, well, that's why you don't have any.
Oh, well. Ooh, Mr. Millionaire, spend everybody else's money.
Not right.
Who sit over here, you little
Rich get
plebes?
richer.
Yeah, I thought everybody who loved all these rich guys I love spending other people's money. All these Trump fans, all he brags about spending other people's, they love that, spending other people's money. Of course. The American dream.
What an idiot I am.
Mm-hmm.
Out here working. And spending my own money.
It's got nothing to do with work. It's got to do with spending your own money.
Whose money should I spend?
I have yet to not get kicked in the balls anytime I've spent my own money in a professional capacity. Talk to Rover. He had to sell that goddamn bus. It was a good idea at the time. Got some good mileage out of it, pardon the pun. You end up you're like, well, what am I going to do with this bus? You got to sell it.
Yes, but a bus and urinal cakes are different.
Yes, they are. That's why when I go to the company and I go, hey, I want to buy urinal cakes.
Buy me a bus to pee on.
Huh?
Who said buy me a bus to pee on?
No.
Oh, they don't have the same purpose?
You can't go number 2 on the bus, and number 1 is even frowned upon occasionally.
You want me to buy you a urinal cake, Alan?
I can buy urinal cakes. It's just that I have to have them custom made because they'll have my face on them.
Let's see. Custom urinal cakes. ppfcom. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
You act as though I haven't already. Yeah, you act as though I haven't already been to ppface.com.
This is so stupid.
Custom urinal targets. But I don't want urinal targets. I want the cakes. I guess those are in the middle of the mesh things, though, right?
Yeah, the cake is in the middle.
Yes.
They just put that on there.
Your image here. That's right.
Bulk pricing. Oh.
I don't want them to be
21 of them for $11 a piece.
That's right. Well, but I'm not just going to go out and put them in bathrooms. I mean, I want people to be.
Some bars?
I want people to be on board.
You find some bars and say, hey, let's work out a deal here.
That's right. I'll say I got 5 Marys,
$11.
I got 5 Codys, I got 5
Please
Bills.
do not put my face
I've
in
got
a urinal.
25 me's.
Why is there always a line for that one urinal?
I don't want my face in the urinal.
That's the Mary one.
Uh-huh.
Also, I don't know if they make cakes anymore. Everything I'm seeing are these like screens.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the screens, but you can put your image right there. I can get image and curved text. So
Straight checks.
this is still worth looking into at ppface.com.
Pee-pee's what I like to do. Pee-pee-poo, pee-pee-poo, poo-poo. I like to do too. Poo-poo, pee-pee-poo. Poo-poo, pee-pee-poo-poo, pee-pee-pee-pee-poo-poo. Oh, pee-pee's what I like to do. Pee-pee-poo, pee-pee-poo, poo-poo. I like to do too. Poo-poo, pee-pee-poo.
This is Hot Celebrity Gossip with Perez, Bilton. Ooh.
All right, spread those cheeks. Here comes the hot goss.
Oh, boy.
Kevin Costner and Laura Wasser have settled, and their divorce is final. Wasser,
That's not his wife's name.
that was her name, right?
Laura Wasser?
Wasser?
Isn't her name,
That was Wasser.
is it? I thought it was something else.
Hey, it's Laura.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm
the
sorry.
inside sources
Yeah.
say it's Wasser, Alan. Get it together.
I'm sorry. I thought it was something else. No, Christine Baumgartner is Kevin Costner's
Who is the,
soon-to-be
who's
ex-wife.
the TMZ? TMZ, what are you doing here?
Who's Laura Wasser?
That's what I thought it said. Maybe
That's the attorney. That's the
attorney.
divorce lawyer.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. Well, Christine
Inside sources.
and Kevin Costner. This is how invested I am in Hot Celebrity
I know.
Goss.
But if I can't trust your goss, which
You shouldn't.
I require, well, you're bringing me the hot. I already spread my cheeks, Bill.
Well, here it comes. Whether it's right or not doesn't mean you don't get it.
All right.
So they're done. Christine was asking for like 6 figures in child support, and they settled on $60,000 a month. That's what the judge ruled. And so she's got to go with that. And according to inside sources, when you're a 41-year-old man, you can't apply to be adopted by a woman to try and get a cut of that $60,000 a month.
Oh, you've looked into it.
Yeah, I tried.
Oh, okay.
I tried.
Well,
I was trying to get her to adopt me, and it did not work.
see, Poundcake, that's the kind of go-get-em attitude that I think would benefit you.
Good to know. I'll take that.
All right. Next up, Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Bedore recently got a DUI, and there's footage of the hit-and-run incident. Alan, can you play it? There it is. Look at that. She just
Wow.
She takes a corner and she runs into
Let's see that again.
Yeah, she did not
Wow.
she did not control the car all that well.
Nope.
And according to inside sources, Bedore is planning on taking a plea deal which will reduce her charge from a DUI to driving while female, aka the Caitlyn Jenner defense.
Inside sources.
And finally, an influencer was thrown off a plane the other day. Her name is Morgan Osmond, and she was on season 5 of Bad Girls Club Miami. And there's a video of her getting thrown off this plane, and she is angry.
Call me a bitch again. Yeah, you did nothing wrong. No, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up and you're bitch. You shut the film me. I'm Instagram famous, you fucking bum. Shut the fuck up.
Wow. Well, she's living up to her name if she was on the Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, absolutely.
I missed that show.
And she was in
It was such a good show.
She was just in like Coach, which was funny. Getting thrown off the plane, claiming she's Instagram famous. At the time of the video, she had almost 1 million followers on Instagram. But according to inside sources, she now has 0 because she deleted her Instagram. So can you really be Instagram famous if you don't got an Instagram?
Philosophy, you know?
Yeah.
This is Hot Celebrity Gossip with Perez, Bilton. Ooh.
Deleted her Instagram because of that?
Yeah.
That's not something a true bad girl would do.
Right. Like you would live for that moment
Right.
and know that people are going to try and
Or
follow
maybe
you
she's
and stuff.
got endorsements and stuff that didn't want their name attached to it.
Yeah, that's probably.
Wow.
Dude, I was.
You have 1 million followers and you go, I'm going to delete my Instagram.
You have 1 million followers and you still have to fly Coach.
To quote Poundcake, that's why it's so, you guys know it's so hard to convert that into, but to quote Poundcake, she couldn't handle that smoke.
She's going to take the smoke.
Couldn't take the smoke. See, when I first saw that video, I thought she was saying to the woman, fine, make me Instagram famous.
No,
no,
I
she
am.
is.
I am Instagram famous.
So
she's so out of it, she thinks that's a flex.
Yeah.
Well, 1 million
and like people are
followers on-
laughing at you.
I
Well,
mean,
no,
it's a lot.
listen, 1 million
It's a
is
ton, yeah.
a lot, but
There's people that throw Instagram parties. Like when they have 1 million followers, they throw like a little party. It's like
I get it. But if you're not converting it into dollars, I mean, unless you,
I think you do though. You may not be a millionaire, but you might be able to pay for your apartment or your condo with 1 million followers.
I guess, yeah, maybe she's got some banked. Because otherwise, why would you be so willing to just delete it?
Because brands are reach out. I mean, look at Erica. She's got.
And I'm sure she'll bring it
Yeah.
back in a few days, but it's probably just deactivated.
Hmm.
Like I tried to find her and I couldn't.
maybe she blocked you.
I don't think she would know that.
On my
I'm
flight,
the one that needs to be blocked.
yesterday from St. Louis to Chicago. This is an hour and 20-minute flight.
O'Hare
okay?
or Midway?
Yeah. Oh.
O'Hare or Midway?
I was like, yeah, O'Hare or Midway. Yeah.
but we bounced around a little bit. I took the
You-
orange line
you
and
pick
then
it out.
I ended up somewhere.
O'Hare. So we're from St. Louis to O'Hare, literally like an hour and 20 minutes. This woman was in boarding group 1. She's right in front of me, and she had on like a fanny pack slung across her chest. She had a big Louis Vuitton bag and a roller bag. And she gets up to scan her boarding pass, and the guy was like, ma'am, you have to step aside and consolidate your bags. You can only have 2. She's like, I do only have 2. He goes, no, you have to put your fanny pack inside the bag. And she goes, no, I'm not going to do that. It just has my medication in it, blah, blah, blah. He's like, that's fine, but you have to consolidate it. Like, if you want to get on this jet bridge, you have to put your fanny pack inside one of your other bags.
Mm-hmm.
She's fighting with him, and she finally, like, steps to the side, and a couple of us go past her, and then she's huffing and puffing the whole way past, and she's like, I've never been asked to blah, 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 blah. And as soon as she crossed the jet bridge, she pulled her fanny pack back out. And the guy saw her and he was like, ma'am, I just told you that you have to do this. So she like, again, had to be pulled to the side to put her stuff back in. And then she gets in, she's in first class, and then she sits in the wrong seat. but doesn't know it. So she's all in this fuss, and the guy's like, "Oh, ma'am, I think you're in my seat." And she goes, "This is ridiculous. Now first with this, and now you're trying to steal my seat." Blah, blah, blah. She's going off about this guy, and then she looks at it, and she's actually in the wrong seat.
What a jerk.
Yes, and she was like, "Okay,
It's
well,
not
I
like
must
the guy's-
have
it's
seen
not
it
like the
wrong."
guy's
blah, blah,
making it
blah.
up.
Right.
Yeah.
So then she had to so she's held up our boarding process multiple times at this point. So now we're waiting for her to grab all of her stuff, her unconsolidated bags. So she did have to grab the fanny pack and the Louis Vuitton bag and move them to get to the proper seat. I was
Why
like,
are so many people
So entitled.
just reflexively allergic to just going along to keep things moving?
do not know.
Don't tell me to, oh my God, lady, just, right?
You're in the wrong seat. And this guy who
This is not the
works-
height of tyranny. We're
Yeah.
all having the same awful experience with air travel.
Right.
Yeah.
And
we're
also-
just trying to get there.
He just wants you to put the fanny pack in the bag. As soon as you sit down in
For
your
an
seat, pull
hour
the fanny
and
pack out.
20 minutes.
Right. There's
even.
no
Like
way.
just like once you're boarded, they're not going to say anything really again.
That's what I mean.
Just
It's like a 50-minute air flight. Like we're in the air for less than an hour.
Yeah.
Whatever is in that bag, unless
don't
it's like
need it,
yeah,
yeah.
you don't need it for less than an hour. But she was huffing it. She
and
was
also
causing
like
a
you
problem.
know how to fly. You get a personal item and a carry-on bag, and so
She
that's
needed her fanny
that's
pack.
how it goes. It's
Yeah.
standard. Everybody knows that.
I loved it. When she was in the wrong seat, I was sitting there eating it up. I was like, hell
Take
yes,
that,
dude.
bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you look like an idiot.
Was she still in first class? She just
She
in
was
the
still
wrong
in
seat?
first. She was
Yeah.
just in the wrong row, so she had to move a row up.
But it's like you're not going to win against the airline. Like even
No.
if you win, you lose because you look like a jerk. No one knows that you're right. You might get a payment later on, when they do something, but you always look like a douchebag going against the airlines because the flight attendants, they didn't do anything. They just showed up for work.
This
and
isn't even the
all
flight
you-
attendant.
And all you have to do is sweet talk them a little bit. And you're so different than everybody else. They're just giving you stuff.
Well, this isn't.
Hey, can I get a You're like, yeah.
This is the gate guy.
Right.
This is the guy who's checking, like you're scanning your boarding pass and walking past him. And he must have said 3 or 4 times while we were in the boarding area, just so everybody knows, you get 2 items. If you have more than 2 items, you have to consolidate. And then he had to ask her twice to do it. And then caught her when she pulled it back out. It was just an example of karma that I was like, hell yeah.
But like,
Especially since when you get on the plane, you're going to be in first class. You're going to be comfy.
Right.
You put the little eye thing on, even if it's for an hour and 14 minutes.
Eat that, you piece of crap.
I'm jealous of people that can sleep on a plane. I've been trying to sleep on a plane for years.
It's easier in first class.
Yeah, well, it's I mean,
but like it's just I can't go to sleep. I don't know what it is. I've like tried to relax. Even when I turned out I had COVID and I probably infected the whole plane, I tried to sleep and I was like leaning forward on the seat in front of me and I couldn't. Nothing was working. Maybe I need to take like medicine or something.
There you go.
Don't keep it in your fanny pack.
I don't have a fanny pack.
Take
Yell at
some
me about
ZQL.
it.
I'll keep it in my fanny.
There he is.
Just
Are you a pansy, Alan?
so they make sleeping poppers.
I never tried poppers.
Yeah, melatonin.
I got a break here. We're going to